All right, nice job, guys. And Fly Zone, welcome back to the top of the podium. Riders, parents, listen up for tonight's riders meeting. Every once in a while, we play the old riders meeting just to throw it back. Of course, there's live motos now. They're all online. There's no more posted moto sheets. But you guys remember the days? Some of you guys never got to experience that. We used to say, motos are posted. And there was a zillion staples down there, and we went down and saw the posted motos. Everybody got bunched up and close. And then COVID happened, and now we're live. So sometimes we like to throw it back there. Those were the good old days. Hey, guys, first go-around's coming up here. Yes. Head on back to staging. Mercedes.
Just get ready to come up here.
On her way to the tower right now. Yeah. Second go-rounds. You want to run a couple laps, second go-rounds, Mercedes? Run a couple laps, second go-round? It's like riding a bike. All right, looks like we got Moto 1 getting locked and loaded up there. 9-10 local open. Chow, Bauer, James, Porter, Schultz, and Teague. And first go rounds locked and loaded. Here we go. No, yeah, gate is down, and we are rolling Wednesday night under the lights on the track right now. Oh, the Marley Man got the first straight charge. Here we go, headed into Bermsville. It's got to be the Marley Man jumping out front. The Hunter, hot on his heels on the 2 spot, coming on that 2 straightaway. Looking at 2, top 2 moving on. It's got to be Levi Teague out there in that 3 spot. He's trying to put something together. Look at this battle going on up front with the Marley Man and the Hunter, Tarn James. Yeah, coming into that final turn. Oh, the Hunter doing what the Hunter does. Diving in low. Coming on that back straightaway again. Looking at 2, top 2 moving on. Marley Man going to try to get it back, folks. Keep an eye on that main event. Whoo! Started out right, boys. Moto 2 out there, 11-12 local open. Ortigas and Stewart, Nayland, and Hernandez out there. 3 wide going down that 3rd straightaway. Rocket Ray trying to pull the trigger on that back straight. Right now it's on a 44 bike. Liam Nayland, boosted style, coming on through. He's going to take that one and only qualifying spot at a Moto numero dos. Trace out there, 13-14 local open. Suter, Dahl, Paramore, Lee Gray, and Massa. Mangler colors around in that tower turn, headed down the 3 straight. That's got to be Caleb Dahl, 1 bike out there, looking for 3. Dahl leading the charge on that back straightaway. He's got company in his hip pocket. State plate coming in hot. It's got to be the State 4 Hot Rod Lee moving on with him. And the 5 bike, that is Kyle Massa charging on through. Yeah, Moto 4 out there, Farr, Niesman, Dahl. It's got to be the 1 bike. Gavin Farr leading the charge on that tower turn we go. Headed on the 3 straight. Got company in his right shoulder. I shouldn't say right shoulder, should I? I don't want to give anything away out there. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Total points here. 1 bike coming on through with the low point. That's Farr. Dahl's going to get a 2 and Niesman a 3 out of Moto 4. 5 out there, 800 girls cruiser. Henderson, Michelson, Henderson. No, yeah, coming down that 2 straightaway. It's got to be the 2 bike out front right now. Michelson in that 2 spot. And it's got to be Flura Henderson out there. One-way style coming down that 3 straightaway. Michelson in the 2 spot. We got Isla in the 3 headed around that final turn on the back straightaway. Another total points race here. That's how it's going to go first go around. Flura Henderson, Michelson, Isla Henderson. 1, 2, 3. Moto 6 out there, 15-16 girls cruiser. Pearson, Melton, Whidbey, Gifford, Henderson, and Shanahan. I almost said Shananahan. It's got to be Shanahan out front right now. Gifford out there in the 2 spot, and that's what we got. 2 moving on. Look at the Hunter. He's right back on the track again. What an animal. Yeah, the Nagate in there with the 1 bike. That's how it's going to go in Moto 6. The Hunter. Steven, when he gets home, does he just collapse? Does he just pass out when he gets home? He does so many laps out here. James out front right now. 8 cruiser on the track, Moto 7. Kegel's Bike Shop colors out front, moving into that final turn. That's what we got moving on to that main event. 1 spot up for grabs. Right now it's all the Hunter. Tarn James charging on through. Taking that 1 of 1 here, first go around in Moto 7. 8 out there, 11 cruiser, Michelson, Massa, Williams, Wallace, and Wojciech. Yeah, around that tower turn we go, headed down the 3 straight. Looking at two spots moving on out there. Coming on that back straight, we got Fly Zone all over this one. Charging to the stripe. It's got to be the 27 bike in there. It's Drexel Michelson, followed by the 005, the Viper, Parker Williams. 13 cruiser out there, Moto 9. Another total points race for you. It's got to be Bungie, Henderson, and Henderson. Frostbite in the storm out there. You know how they do it. Happy Feet on that outside line coming to that final turn. Oh, he's going to try to make something happen on that back straightaway. Here comes Happy Feet. Got a good run going. Henderson, 3 bike. The Storm's going to get the low point. Happy Feet with a 2. Frostbite with a 3 out of Moto 9. 10 out there. 17-20 cruiser Henderson. Utzinger, Candyman Barnes, and the Melansters out there in this one. I think that's got to be Kavi Henderson out there, 14 bike, looking for that one transfer spot up for grabs here in Moto 10, coming back this way. That's how it's going to go. 14 bike, cruising on through it on Moto 10. 11 out there, 51.55 cruiser. Right, Rodriguez, Bertram Jr. Yeah, Bertram Jr. out there with a whole shot, coming down that 2 straightaway, right in the 2 spot. Fly Zone running this one as well. They've got a good team sheet going on already out there. Nice to see them back on the podium. Team Battle's got a pretty close run going on here this season so far. Yeah, Bertram Jr. charging, got right back there in the 2 spot. Wright's going to try to reel him in here, but Bertram Jr. 12 bike going to get it done out there in Moto 11. 12, 5660 cruiser, Hanson, Melton, Pulaski. Got to be Coach Mark Melton out there on the top spot. More Keggles Bike Shop colors. Keggles has a pretty good team sheet going on here. Mac Daddy Matty, I heard you're on team sheet. Yeah, you got to turn it up. You got to turn it up. Melton coming back this way, across the line to the stripe. Back straight, Pulaski. Oh, going to try to reel him in. Woo! He was close. Man, Mark said KP's been eating Cool Ranch Doritos. 13 out there, 5 and under novice, 7 wide, first go around. Weagle, Hayward, Nelson, St. Clair, Embry, Scaduto, and Campton. Oh, yeah. Embry on the inside. Oh, Leo Embry on the inside. Little bump, little run. Look at this guy. Embry out front right now. Coming down that 3 straightaway. He's got company in the outside. Is that a Fly Zone jersey? Oh, yeah, picking up a new sponsor out there. Embry drops back to 2. He's going to try to hold on to that 2. He just lost a pedal. Oh, trying to find the pedals. Oh, no. Lost the pedals. Coming back this way, I think that's going to be the 198 bike in there. That's Emerson Hayward. And looking like the 514. Little Drew Campton making it happen. Oh, tough break, Leo. Lost the pedal in turn 3. 5 and under novice out there. Oh, we got 13 total riders and 5 and under novice. 482 out front right now. That's got to be Peaches Mac. Sunshine St. Vincent. Sunshine's birthday tonight. Got her down riders getting back up. Folks, you know how it goes. Give them some encouragement out there. Let's get them moving. Is Princess could take the infield right to that concession stand. She's getting back on the pedals. Nice job out there, Iris. 14 coming back this way. We got room for 2. 482. Peaches Mac is in there with a 55. The birthday girl, Sunshine St. Vincent. Yeah, guys, happy birthday. Sunshine St. Vincent. If you see her in the pits, tell her happy birthday. You got it, Princess. Gates down, 6 novice out there right now. Here we go, headed towards that Rockford drop. Foster, Nayland, Tingham, Brawson, Giles. Saucy Brossy jumping out front in a hurry, heading into that first turn. Let's see if he can lock up that whole shot. Throws on the blinker, takes that low line. Here we go. It's got to be boosted colors on that 2 spot. Lightning Lily trying to get a good run here. Sweet around the tower turn. Oh, yeah, Saucy Brossy on top of this one. Saucy Brossy and Lightning Lily. Sounds like a WWE match. Coming down that 3 straightaway. Lightning Lily on the inside. Oh, yeah, she says, I just want to hear my mom announcing the tower. Coming down that back straightaway. Bross, Nayland, 1 and 2. Here we go. Across the line to the stripe. Oh, Saucy Brossy going to have his handful in the mains. Whoo, good battle down that back straightaway. Lightning Lily, it would add a few horsepower if Mom was up here yelling in the tower, I tell you right now. 7 novice out there, Moto 16, Salinger, Whitlow, Wojciech, Lopin, Scootin' Newton, and Lance. Oh, another bar-to-bar battle coming down that back straightaway. Here we go, across the line to the stripe, looking at 2. These guys are setting it up for a drag race in that main event, 215 and the 239. Scootin' Newton and Lance both moving on. Whew. 17 out there, 8 novice, Simmons, Campton, and Shornack. Meow, meow, at it again. How many wins is that now? They said 24 wins. Unbelievable. Meow meow. In and out of that last turn, coming back this way. Kegel's Bike Shop colors. Look at her.
You think she's next on the meow mix?
Just charging. All the catnip. Coming on through with a low point, 225 bike, Duncan Campton and Caleb Shornack out there with a 3. Got a Moto 17. Liz, is that the secret? She got 7 now. Meow meow, meow meow. You got kitty litter or kitty litter? Kitty nip in the helmet. 9 novice out there, 18 Hall, Fahey, Gustafson, and Roby. Heading down that back straightaway. That's Gustafson, 195. How many wins does he have?
He's got it.
195 bike, Joseph Gustafson cruising on through. Out of Moto 18. I think he might have 9. Somebody find out how many wins Joseph Gustafson has. He's getting close. 12 novice out there, Moto 19. Spate, Ortigas, and Mac, Hayward, Wallen, and Tim. I see Broke Folk colors in the mix out there. I see Fly Zone colors in that 2 spot. Headed down the back straightaway. Looking at 2. Top 2 moving on. We got a Rockford BMX Beginners League plate coming on through. Yeah, buddy. 553. Caleb Ortigason with a state 5. Got to be Bella Tim. Nice job out there, Caleb. 2635 novice, Moto 20. Lance, Nelson, Hayward, Russell. Heading down that 3 straightaway. Room for one rider moving on to that main event. In and out of that final turn we go, and coming back this way towards the tower. I can't wait to see what Pat's nickname is tonight. 828 coming on through. It's got to be Kyle Nelson taking that 1 qualifying spot out of 20. 21 out there, 3640 novice. Giles, Whidbey, Barnes, Tuggle, Falzone, the Candyman can. Coming around that 2 turn, 527 bike in the 2 spot. Jacob Falzone out there, it's the Candyman. Meow meow. You're fast, man. Fast Cat. I'm going to change your nickname to Fast Cat. Coming on that back straightaway, the Candyman can. He's going to move it on through with Jacob Falzone on that 527 bike out of Moto 21. 22 out there, 51-55 novice. Rodriguez, Fox, and Hansen. Ooh, nice battle going on up front as we head down that 2 straightaway. 720 out front. Christopher Hansen. Ooh, 511 on the inside. Yeah. Daniel Fox out there taking that inside line, trying to take that 2 spot. Right now it's all Hansen. Hansen coming down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Battles for 2 and 3 all over the place back there in the 2 and the 3 spot. So we charge on that back straightaway, 720 by Christopher Hansen, going to hold on to the low point. 376, Steven Rodriguez will take the 2, and Fox will get the 3 out there in Moto 22. 23 in the track right now, 6 inner. Win, Rogers, Ike, and Mack. Lincoln wins first intermediate race tonight. And look at that, hold on to that 2 spot. Heading down the 3 straightaway right now, it's all Rogers. The Miracle Girl out there. I don't think Lincoln's going to have any problem here, Ben, in the intermediate class. Coming on that back straightaway, Rogers looking for that 1 and only qualifying spot, and she's going to get it done. Ooh, got a little sideways, but she saved it. Nice save, Mira. Rogers moving on out of 23, 24 out there, all bunched up here in turn 2. Hassan, St. Vincent, Rainey Wagner, Dempsey, Schultz, Rogers, and Hernandez. That's got to be DJ Schultz out there. Brat Pack showing up. St. Vincent out there in the 2 spot. We're looking at 3. Oh, the 3rd place rider. Look at that slingshot move. Wow. Coming down the back straightaway. St. Vincent drops back to 3. He's going to try to hold on to that 3rd qualifying spot. 115 and the 80th. St. Vincent's going to get it done. Did you see Layla's face? Oh, my gosh. She is mean out there, man. I flinched. I literally flinched in the back straightaway. Jeez. 8 inner. Michelson, Hernandez, Donald, Wallace, Moore. Coming down that back straight, all bunched up. Look at Bad Barbie pulling the boys around on a Wednesday night. Here we go. Across the line to the stripe. Bad Barbie, the 116. And Bad Barbie and Hernandez got it. 116 bike made it happen at the line. Nice battle out there. 10 inner. Chow, Farr, Williams, Wojciech, Barnes, and the Wild Man, Liam Wick. Oh, yeah, Wild Man got a battle going on out there with Zayden Williams on the 217. Williams going to try to take it away. Here we go. Bumping bars to the stripe. Wild Man moving on with a 217. Guys, you're going to want to stay seated for 10 inner come main event time. Wow. That's going to be a heater. 12 inner out there, 27. Meyer, Swain, Geiger, Tingham, Anderson, and Hawk Lane. Yeah, Hawk Lane out there in the 2 spot. I think that's Easton Myers out front right now, State 5, as we head into that final turn. Fly zone style with a 1 and a 2 coming on that back straightaway. It's got to be the State 5, Easton Myers. Oh, lost the bike, trying to recover. Oh, go, go, go. Myers, he's still in there with Hawk Lane. Man, his voice might be a smidge higher after that, I think. Woo. 13 inner out there, Moto 28, Geiger, Scuduto, and Nelson. Oh, yeah, I think that's Geiger out there in the top spot. Speed Queen colors in the 2. Here we go. Across the line to the stripe. Leah Geiger in there with a hustle tonight. She's going to take that low point. Speed Queen in the 2, and Nelson with a 3. The Moto 28, 29 out there, 15 inner. Looking at Boone, Tebessing, Niesman, and the Joker. Joker in the 2 spot. It's got to be Mason Niesman out there, 110 bike. Niesman. He's gone. Niesman taking that one and only out of 29. 30 out there right now. 17, 20 inner. Flood, Scuduto, Utzinger, Goldsmith, and Fartrick Harold. Our computer randomly auto-generates Pat's nickname every race day. It's unbelievable, the software capabilities. 60 bike out front right now. Antonio Flood on that top spot. Oh, we got Fartrick Harold out there on the inside, coming on that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Oh, Fartrick making it happen out there. Coming on that back straightaway, Flood. Flood going to power on through, and who's going to get the 2? Who's going to get the 2? Harold. Fartrick Harold going to get the 2 out there. Harold making it happen out there. I'm going to be really excited to see what his nickname is now every weekend. That's good. That's fun times. 36-40 inner, Schultz, Farnham, Monahano, Schultz, Street, Moore, Foster, and Arrington. It's got to be Monahano lead the charge. Foster in that 2 spot. Oh, Monahano's in there. Foster's in there. Room for one more. The 7 bike moving on through. It's got to be Arrington. Automoto 31. 32 out there, 51-55 inner. Melton, Bertram Jr., Wright, Arrington, Pulaski, and Mrs. Melton. Coming on that 3 straightaway, it's got to be Mr. Melton leading the charge. Got room for 2. Oh, somebody got a little sideways on that 3 straightaway. Douglas Arrington, he hasn't been out here in a minute. Oh, no. Melton's in there. One more spot. The 11 bike. Bertram Jr. making it happen. Guys, Gifford's back up. You got a little love out there. You know what to do. Man. She's okay. Sean, you might have to shout it out after that one. Got the white jersey on. Got to shout that one out for sure. Gifford, Pearson, Parham out there. Parham's going to get the low point. Looks like Pearson's going to get a 2 and Gifford a 3. Automoto 33. 34 out there moving into expert territory. 3 wide heading into that first turn. Hinderlader, Garcia, Ike, and Shanahan. Oh, yeah. Here we go, coming down that 2 straightaway. It's got to be Nag colors out there. The Nag 13. That's got to be Enzo, the Jet Garcia. Good to see Enzo back out here. He hasn't been out here in a minute. Yeah, the Jet making things happen on that 3 straightaway. It's got to be the Boss out there in the 2 spot. Room for 1. 1 rider moving on to that main event. Right now, it's all the Jet, Enzo Garcia. Sprocket Kings factory rider out of Zion, Illinois. Enzo! He's in there on the 34, 35 on the track right now. 9 expert. Teague, Porter, James. Coming on that 2 straightaway. Yeah, 25 bike out there right now. Levi Teague. Heading down the 3 straightaway. The Hunter's on the move. Oh, Hunter's got him in his sights. Here we go. Head into that 3rd turn. James trying to find a way around Teague. Teague out front right now. Boosted colors trying to hold on to it. Oh, the Hunter. Here we go. Trying to pull the trigger to the stripe. The Hunter, just like that. James making it happen. Teague out there with a 2. Porter's got a 3. Man, the Hunter. He'll reel you in. Seen him do it a million times. He'll reel you in. 11 expert, 36 out there. Wallace, Michelson, Williams, Manuel, and Marley Man Bauer. Manuel trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Gold Cup 2 colors coming on through to the stripe. Gold Cup 2. Michelson, Manuel. Moving on out of 36. 37 out there, 12 expert, Shanahan, Nayland, Stewart, and Rodriguez. Headed down that 3 straightaway to the final turn. Ooh, little bump, little run. Here we go. 44 bike. Nice dive bomb in turn 3. The 44 bike. Liam Nayland made a move, made it stick, and says see in the mains. 13 expert out there, 38. Larson, Gray, Manuel, Massa, and Bungie. Ooh, all bunched up in this one coming out of that first turn. It's got to be the 5 bike. Kyle Massa jumping out front in a hurry. Oh, Happy Feet riding that white line. Coming down the 3 straightaway. Top 2 moving on to that main event. So we head to the final turn. Oh, yeah, Massa holding on to it. Boosted colors in that 2 spots. LC Gray coming down this way to the stripe. Here comes Happy Feet. Oh, Bungie went right on by him. Whoo! Bungie, Massa. Both moving on out of 38. 39 out there, 14 experts. Suter, Lee, Beard, Dahl, Moore. Caleb Dahl with that power pedal down the Rockford drop, man. Moved up like an entire bike length doing that. Coming back this way, Mangler colors in that top spot. Going to move on through with a state 4 of Hot Rod Lee. .16 expert out there, Henderson, Dahl, and Farr. Total points action. Around that tower turn we go. State 1 of Gavin Farr out front right now. Hey, Strider Riders, looking for you guys. Strider Riders, you'll be next here. And it's got to be Farr taking care of business out there. He moves back to the 2 spot. New rider taking over. It's 102 bike. Melanster. State 1's going to get the 2 and the 3. The 3. Had a Moto 40. Yeah, Strider Riders out there, 4-year-olds. Looking for you guys. It's your time to shine out there. Meow, meow. Did you bring me ice cream? You have a deal. I will drink it. You have my word. You have my word. Guys, Red Roof Building down there. Troy's got some hooded sweatshirts. Got a couple transfers left down there. Got a new MVP coming your way Sunday. Yeah, guys, full sizes of hoodies down there. 2 colors, black and the 2-tone grays. So head down there and scoop a hoodie. Support your local track. All the money raised in that building goes right back to the BMX track. And yeah, this Sunday, guys, we'll have a new track MVP of the week. And they will be awarded their signature Pro Model t-shirt. Striders. Hey, Bo Butler, 443 bike. Bo Butler, we need you, buddy. Bo Butler. Somebody said Bo Butler's dad was riding his bike around. We got to give Bo his bike back. Bo Butler, we'll give it just a second here. If we don't see anything, we'll go ahead. Is he coming? Okay, we got him. Hannah, you're going to be stoked. You're going to be stoked. Jake said his dad is a Bears fan. What do you expect? All right, gates down. Strider Riders on the track right now. This is 4-year-olds in the house tonight. Arrington, Weagle, St. Clair, Wallen, and Bo Butler. And we have a red spiky mohawk on the track right now. Look out. Amanda, you got some microphone experience. Huh? Yeah. You don't even have to make sense. You just got to be talking a lot. You know? It's real easy. Yeah, headed down that 2 straightaway. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on down there. Should be the 4-6 465, Aiden Arrington. Yeah, rounding that tower turn. Arrington out there with a hole shot. 442, Sawyer St. Clair out there with the red spiky mohawk. 471 bike. It's got to be Ezra Weagle. 473 coming back this way. Randy Wallen. And we got Bo Butler out there. Good battle going on that third straightaway. Paddle power. And moving on to that final turn. Aiden Arrington is gone, man. We got to get him a pedal bike. He's ready to win out there. Yeah, guys, if it's a little chilly out here for you, Red Roof Building, grab a hoodie down there. Troy's got some transfers. Red Roof Building, grab you something to keep warm. Yeah, Arrington coming back this way. 465 bike. He's going to come on through on the top spot. Nice job, buddy. That's got to be the 443 out there. Bo Butler with a red spiky mohawk coming on through. 471 bike, Ezra Weagle. Yeah, that's going to round it out here for the Strider crew. It's got to be the 413. Randy Wallen coming on through, racing the Hunter Tarn James on the back straightaway. And that's going to do it for the Strider class. Guys, take a very brief break, and we'll be ready to go here second go-rounds. Second go-rounds, I'd probably start thinking about heading back to staging. All right, y'all. Second go round. Second go round. Looking for you back in staging.
So, I don't know, it was probably like 12 years ago or so. My sister and I.
Guys, do us a favor. Second go-around live motos are live. Just refresh that browser. Live motos are live, but refresh your browser. And yeah, guys, second go-rounds. We are ready to go up here in the tower. Second go-rounds. Head on back to staging if you're not there already. Pat, did you hear about the third-party app? It auto-generates a new nickname for you every weekend. It's crazy. It's exciting for me because I don't know what your nickname is going to be next weekend. But today it's Fartrick Harold. Did you hear the sound effect as you crossed the finish line? It was stanky. Pretty cool note I just got up here in the tower. Tom Beard, if his team wins team sheet, I heard he's taking them all to Storm and Crab. It's really cool, Tom. That is unbelievable. Super cool of him to do that. Team sheet win a Twisted Race, and they're going to Storm and Crab, picking up the bill and everything. What a nice guy. Tom, where'd you go for ice cream? Dairy Fair? Only one place to go after race day is Dairy Fair. Only place. All right, looks like second go round. We got Moto 1 getting locked and loaded up there. The time has come. Moto 1, 9:10 local open, locked and loaded. Getting our gates sorted out here, and we are ready to go. Yeah, looking at Chow, Porter, Schultz, and Teague. Yeah, gates down. Here we go. Oh, Teague got that early pop down the first straightaway. Rolling on into that first turn. Oh, that sun's getting low. Teague boosted BMX colors out there. He's got the whole shot going his way. Around that first turn we go. Hit it down the two straightaway. Yeah, it's got to be the 79 bike out in the two-spot action. Jackson Porter, and we got Brat Pack colors in the three. Headed down that three straightaway. Again, top three. Kachow trying to find his way into the mix here. Kachow coming into that final turn. Oh, he's ramping it up, trying to find some opportunity. Here we go. Coming down the back straightaway. Again, top three. Moving on. Teague is in there. 79 bikes in there. And here comes, the 58. Schultz got it. So Schultz, Porter, and Teague all moving on at a Moto 1. Two out there. 11-12 local open. Ortigason, Stewart, and Hernandez. Rocket Ray out there in the top spot, coming on that back straightaway. Yeah, this sun is right in my eyes. Rocket Ray in there with a 29 bike. Hernandez out of Moto 2, 3 on the track right now. 13-14 local open. Suter, Parham, Moore, and LC Gray. Yeah, Parham shuts it down there. Moto 3 on the track. Suter, Moore, and Gray all moving on out of Moto 3. Moto 4 out there, total points action here in 15-16 local open. First go round, looks like Gavin Farr got the low point. He's got things going his way down that two straightaway. 3 bike in the 2 spot. Chase Dahl, Mason Niesman out there in the 3. That's what we had first go round. But we got a good battle going on here down that back straightaway. Mangled colors taking the wide line. Here we go across the line to the stripe. 3 bike. Gonna tie it up. 3 points each with Farr and Dahl. The only thing in my mind right now is when is John Bross going to get on this track, man? We're all wondering. 800 girls cruiser out there, Moto 5, looking at Henderson, Michelson, and Isla Henderson. John, if you would have told me 10 years ago I'd be in a tower announcing your BMX race, no way. Flora Henderson got the low point first go around. Oh, she's got her hands full on the back straightaway. Here we go. Cross the line to the stripe. Michelson charging a 2-bike. Gonna hold on to it. One more time around. Michelson with a 2. Isla Henderson with a 3 out there. Moto 5. 6 on the track. 15-16 girls cruiser. Pearson, Melton, Whidbey, and the star out there in this one. It's got to be Steezy leading the charge. Coming on that back straightaway. Pearson out front right now. Kegel's Bike Shop colors, taking 2 more with her. Pearson's in there with one-way colors on the T-bike, and Whidbey on the 9. Going to move on through. The 7 bike out there, 8 cruiser. Ike, Garcia, and Wallace. Julian, what are you doing? Every lap is a chance for growth. 7 out there, 8 cruiser. Looking at 2 moving on. Across the line we go, and to the stripe, 7-14, and the 57 moving on. It's got to be Wallace and the Jet Enzo Garcia. 8 out there, 11 cruiser. Looking at Massa, Wallace, and Wojciech. Heading down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Fly Zone colors out front right now. That's got to be Jace Boy Wallace out there. Wallace on the top spot. Coming on that back straightaway. Wallace going to move on through with a 47 bike. It's got to be Ben Massa. 13 cruiser out there. Looking at Moto 9. Henderson, the Storm that is, got the low point. Happy Feet got a 2, and Frostbite got a 3. Happy Feet leading the charge. Oh yeah, coming down that back straightaway. Happy Feet trying to even it up here. 19 bike in there with the Lolo. Bungie, Henderson all tied up, 3 points each. 10 out there right now. It's got to be 17-20 cruiser. Not a total points race. We're looking at 2 moving on. Oh, that's where that P3 went. Coming down that back straightaway, looking like Henderson out there. Melanster is going to cruise on through with the 1 of 2. Got room for 1 more. Brand new bike from Kegel's Bike Shop moving on through. 479 bike, Zane Utzinger. 11 out there, 51-55 cruiser. First go around, Bertram Jr. got the low point. Wright got a 2. Rodriguez got a 3. And we got a good battle going on in front. Wright trying to find his way up front. Coming on that back straightaway. Fred Bertram Jr. going to come on through Fly Zone style with a low point. Wright with a 2. Rodriguez with a 3 goes. Out of Moto 11. 12 out there, 56-60 cruiser. First go around, Melton got the low point. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Caro. Nothing. Coming on that back straightaway, 56-60 cruiser. It's got to be Melton with the low point. Pulaski's going to get a 2 and Hansen a 3. Hey, we're looking for a couple riders and or parents out here to pick up some trophies in the registration building. Jimmy Michelson, and Marley Bauer or Daryl. They got some trophies for you in the registration building. Turning the page, 13 out there. 5 and under novice, looking for 4 more riders to fill that gate up 8 wide. 4 more riders in the next 2 motos to fill that gate up wide. 8 wide, Weagle, Nelson, St. Clair, Scaduto out there. Coming on that back straightaway again, 2 riders. Moving on here out of Moto 13. Cross the line. Leo Embry up front right now. Coming on through. Embry's in there with a 270 bike. Landon St. Clair. Moving on out of 13. We got 14 out there. Yeah, guys, make sure you stay on this side of the fence down there on the finish line. We had somebody get run into one time, so I want to keep you safe. 5 and under novice. Second rack out there right now. Second. It's got to be Moto 14, Crocker, Shornack, Newton, and Whitlow, and we're looking for 2 more. Last 2 riders to line that gate up 8 wide here down the back straightaway. Boosted BMX colors, that's got to be Princess Whitlow. Had a crash first go around. Look at her now, charging on through with a 1-2, followed by the 282 bike. It's got to be Carson Crocker. Ooh, Carson, you almost lost it. Whew, got to keep pedaling, buddy. There you have it, guys. 500 novice. Going to be 8 wide in the mains tonight. 6 novice out there right now, 15. Should have Tingham, Giles, and Arlo Wild out there in this one. Heading down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Yeah, that Arlo Wild out there leading the charge. In and out of that final turn we go and headed on the back straightaway. Again, top 2 moving on. So we head back this way towards the stripe. Arlo Wild checking out. Yeah, coming back this way. 189 Micah Foster's in there. He's gone. Battles for the 2. Here we go to the stripe. 562. The 531's moving on. It's got to be Cash Tingham. Cash Money Tingham grabbing the 2 spot. 16 out there, 7 novice looking at Salinger, Whitlow, Wojcik, and Lopin. Yeah, it's got to be a Beginners League jersey out there in the top spot, coming on that back straightaway. Beginners League colors getting it done out there. Is that Christopher Lopin out there coming on through with a 1-3. Lopin's in there. Another Beginners League plate in there, the 551 and the 192. Salinger and Whitlow both moving on. Nice job, boys. 17 out there, total points racing, 8 novice. Simmons, Campton, Shornack. Yeah, headed down that 3 straight away into the final turn. Meow, meow, Simmons, gone. Campton out there, looks like Campton going to get a 2 and Shornack a 3. Meow, meow, gone one more time around for the low point. Man. 9 novice out there, Moto 18. Not a total points race. We are looking at 2 moving on. No, whoa, look out. Second turn moves being made down there. It's going to be a drag race down that 3 straightaway. Oh, yeah, John Roby trying to put something together in that 3 spot. He's got company. In and out of that final turn we go. Gunnar Hall, Mackenzie Fahey up front, making it happen right now. Coming on that back straightaway. Fahey moving on through, across the line, and to the stripe. 548 bike of Fahey. 533 of Gunnar Hall. Good try out there, John. You almost had him. 19 on the track right now. 12 novice. Spate, Mac, Hayward, and Wallen. 4 on the track, 3 moving on. Heading down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. That's got to be more Fly Zone colors out front right now. Is it Young Guns? I was going to say. Yeah, it's got to be Hayward out there. Jackson Hayward, Genoa, Illinois in the house. 43 bike moving on to the 549. The Beginners League plate of Bentley Spate moving on at a 19. 20 out there, 26-35 novice. Lance, Hayward, and Russell. In and out of that final turn. I got 2 moving on. Yeah, coming back this way. Looks like the 735's in there and the 267. Russell and Hayward both moving on a Moto 20. Yeah, 21 on the track right now. 36-40 novice. Oh, Tuggle moves into the 2 spot. He's going for it all out there. Yeah, the return of J.J. Tuggle. Haven't seen him out here this year. Tuggle out there trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Oh, Whidbey hot on his heels in the 3. Coming down that back straightaway. Giles up front right now on the 561. Here we go across the line to the stripe. Giles is in there. Battles for that 2 spot. Whidbey, Tuggle. Whidbey's going to get it done. JJ, did you see your picture out there in the starting hill? Good battle out there. 22, 51, 55 novice. Hanson, Rodriguez, and Fox. All bunched up in this one. First go around. Christopher Hansen, your 720 bike, got the low point. Looking like Rodriguez got a 2 and Fox got a 3 coming back this way. Oh, yeah, this one's all bunched up. 376 bike got the low point. 720 got a 2. And the 511 got a 3. So Rodriguez and Hansen all tied up. 6 in or out there. 23 looking to win. Ike and the dude, Connor Mack. Yeah, it's got to be Lincoln Wynn, guys. His first intermediate race ever, leading the charge. Wynn out there, he's got Broke Folk Racing Colors. That's the dude. Connor Mack out there coming on that 3 straightaway. And into the final turn, all Lincoln Wynn right now. More Fly Zone Colors getting it done out there. Yeah, not too bad for Lincoln Wynn. First inter race. And headed to the show. Wynn cruising on through with the dude, Connor Mack, on a Moto 23. 24 out there, 7 inner, looking at Hassan, Rainey Wagner, Rogers, and Hernandez. Look out, the Squirrel Tamer's on the loose. Heading down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Top 3 moving on to that main event. Let's see what we got coming on that back straightaway. I think that's Chase Rainey Wagner. 13 bikes in there. Rainey Wagner's in there. And the 118 got it done. Out of 24. 25 out there. 8 inner. Michelson, Wallace, and Moore head down that 3 straightaway. Oh, yeah, it's got to be Wallace out front right now. The Gatman. Gatman getting things done down that back straightaway. Gold Cup colors in the 2 spot. Cross the line. To the stripe we go. The Gold Cup 2 in the state 1. 26 out there, 10 inner. Looking at Chow, Wojciech, and Barnes. 3. And Dayton Farr out there as well, 87 bike. Ooh, little bump, little run, and at 3rd straightaway, Kachow. Oh, no! Kachow's down in that final turn. Oh, caught a pedal. Bummer. 87 bikes in there with a 90. Dayton Farr, Wojciech, and the 21 of Tristan Barnes. Tough break, Kachow. Caught a pedal. Bummer. It looks like he's okay down there, guys. Got the thumbs up. You guys got to give me some love for Kachow out there, man. Not the way he wanted to end his Wednesday night. Tough break. 12 inner out there, 27. Swain, Geiger, Tingem, and Rough Ride and Rye. Sassy Pants Swain's got no problem in the intermediate class. 21 bike, moving on with her. That's Rough Ride and Rye. Sassy Pants Swain should run for mayor, man. Jeez. Everybody loves her. Maybe she can do something about those potholes out there. 13 inner. 28 on the track right now. Geiger, Scuduto, and Nelson coming down that back straightaway. It's got to be Leah Geiger getting it done. Second lap around. She's got another low point coming her way. Ooh, Nelson going to tie it up with Scuduto. 5 points each for them. Out of 28. 29 out there. 15 inner. Looking at Boone, Tebessing, and the Joker. It's got to be the Joker out front right now. Tebessing trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Meow Meow, what are you doing now? You're always doing something crazy down there. Coming down that back straightaway, Tebessing trying to hold on to that 2, and he'll get it done on the 29 bike. 30 out there, 17, 20 here. Scuduto, Utzinger, and Goldsmith. That's got to be the 170 bike out there. Oh, Goldsmith, or Utzinger, got a new sponsor out there. I did not know that. Utzinger doing it for the boosted BMX crew. Scuduto on that 2 spot. Speed Queen trying to hold on to it. She's got Goldsmith on that 122 bike, hot on her heels, coming on that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, new sponsor going upstairs. 170 bikes in there with the 12. Speed Queen Scuduto.
He's had that sponsor.
Has he?
He hasn't told me to put it in.
Oh, gotcha. 3640 and out there, Schultz, Farnham, Schultz, Street, and more. Mac Daddy, Maddie leading the charge out front right now. We're looking at 4. Mac Daddy, Maddie, he's in there with a 337, 82 of Schultz, and Moore's getting it done out there. 32 in the track, 51-55 intermediate, right, Arrington, Pulaski, and Melton. The return of the Intimidator. Arrington, bar to bar on that 3rd straightaway. Got Pulaski out there on the bubble. He's sitting 3 as we move into that final turn. And out of turn 3 down that back straightaway. Oh, look at this battle up front with the Intimidator and right. Here comes back straight Pulaski. Cross the line to the stripe, the Intimidator. Back straight Pulaski and the 100 bike are right, all moving on. 33 out there, 15-16 girls expert, Gifford, Pearson, Parham. First go round. Parham got the low point, Steezy got a 2, and Gifford got a 3. As we head down that back straightaway. Looks like Parham going to make it happen here. Second go around. Gifford will take a 2 and Steezy with a 3Z all tied up at 5Z. We'll settle that one in the main event. Hell yeah, 7 expert out there. Lil Wade making it happen. We got Ike and Shanahan out there with him. It's got to be Ike, the boss, out there in the 2 spot. Coming down that 3 straightaway. Shanahan trying to find his way into the mix there. In the 3, down that back straightaway we go. Lil Wade. Broke Folk Racing colors. Coming back this way. Lil Wade going to make it happen on the top spot. Oh, the 18 of the boss, Dex Ike, going to get the 2 out there in 34. 35-9 expert, first go around. The Hunter got it on that back straightaway. Yeah, he's making it happen here down that third straightaway. Second go around. Levi Teague, Action Jackson Porter out there with him. Hey, nice job out there. In and out of that final turn we go. The Hunter, Tarn James on a one bike. Going to come on through with another low point here. Yeah, looking like the 25 bike. Levi Teague will take the 2, and the 79 Action Jackson Porter with a 3 out of 35. 36 on the track. 11 expert. Wallace, Williams, and Bauer, State 1 out there right now. Parker, the Viper, Williams. Coming down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Oh, Williams trying to hold on to it. It's got to be Wallace out there in the 2 spot. Wallace trying to hold on to the second qualifying spot. Here comes the 3rd spot. Oh, the Marley man. Oh. Had a good run going, but Williams and Wallace. Looks like they're going to make it on through at a Moto 36. 37 out there, 12 expert, Shanahan, Stewart, and Hernandez. Yeah, heading down that back straightaway. Again, top 2 moving on. Rocket Ray out there. Stewart on the top spot. Rocket Ray going to come on through with a nag 6 of Shanahan. The sweetest girl off the track, but on the track she is an animal out there. 13 expert, 38. Larson Gray, manual. That's got to be Larson Gray running 1-2 in that final turn. Coming down the back straight. Larson Gray. That's how it's going to go here at a Moto 38. Larson Gray moving on. 14 expert out there, Moto 39. Looking at Suter, Beard, and Moore out there. Well, yeah, Moore's got a good run going to that 2 spot. Here comes Suter. Oh, Suter going to give it a good go down the 3rd straightaway here. Suter trying to find his way in. But right now it's all Beard coming on that back straightaway. Beard moving on through with a 1-2 with Moore moving on through. .40 out there coming on that 3rd straightaway. First go around looks like the Melanster got the low point. Farr got a 2 and Dahl got a 3. All bunched up in this one. We'll see what's going on here. Second go around. Now it's got to be a State 1 bike. Gavin Farr out there going for the low point. Here we go to the stripe. Farr is going to get it done. All tied up in that one. 3 points each in Moto 40. And Strider Riders, second go around. On their way to Trophy Town should have Aiden Arrington, Ezra Weagle, Sawyer St. Clair, Randy Wallen, and Bo Butler. Hey, Zay, you want to do some guest announcing? You want to announce a moto? No? I didn't think so. Wildman, you want to do some announcing? Absolutely not. We can never let you up here and announce. No way. It would be bad. You'd get this microphone and you just start making people buy you track nachos. That's what you do. That's what I do, actually. Yeah, same thing. Oh yeah, Striders. We are rolling out there, paddle powered on the Rockford drop. Aiden Arrington, he is gone like a kitten out of a cannon. Jumping out front, heading into that first turn. Arrington, oh, he's got company in that 2 spot. Is that Randy Wallen out there? Oh, cutting the cones. We're just running into the cones because it's a good time. I'm all right with that. 468 bike. 465 out front right now. 443 in the 2. What's that? I don't know. We need some volunteers. Yeah, you want to help us? Yeah, you want to help us with trophy cards? Okay. We got 2 volunteers already lined up for trophy cards. We're looking for 2 more. Things like this are what we pay attention for MVP Signature Pro Model T-shirt winners. Just saying. So yeah, guys, need 2 more volunteers for trophy cards coming down to the finish line. Meet us down at the finish line. Back to the action. Aiden Arrington out there, 465 bike. Arrington's got company in the 2 spot. Oh, yeah. Coming out that back straightaway. Oh, look at this, a bar-to-bar battle in the Strider class, a 465 and a 443. What a finish out there. Going home with some pretty cool trophies tonight in the Strider class. Nice drag race battle. 442 coming back this way. Sawyer St. Clair. Oh, look at, they're going to drag race it out here in the Strider class. Drag racing with a 442 and a 471. Oh, 442 and the 471. I'm calling a dead even tie out there. Guys, main event time coming up here next. Main events coming up next. Start heading back to staging. I'm getting there. Look at this. We got, how many volunteers you got for trophy cards? There's like 20 of them down here.
7.
Jeez. You guys are trying to get signature pro model t-shirts, aren't you? Yeah, I knew it. Thanks, guys. Guys, main event time. Main event time. Looking for you in staging. Alice, you want to see a really cool magic trick? Let there be. All right, looking like main event time has arrived. Got Moto 1 locked and loaded up there, 9:10 local open, gates up.
Yeah, we've been ready.
9:10 local open, Bauer, James, Porter, Schultz, Teague. Main event time has arrived, and here we go. Yeah, gates down. We're rolling. It's got to be 9:10 local open out there. Moto 1 on the track right now. Down the Rockford drop we go. The Hunter, Tarn, James, Keggles Bike Shop colors. Jumping out front in a hurry. Around those cones we go and headed on the 2 straight. The Hunter out there in the top spot. Action Jackson. Yeah, rolling towards that podium 2. That's got to be the Marley man out there in the podium 3. Headed on that 3 straightaway. Right now it's all the Hunter, Tarn, James. Going for the Rockford BMX track record of most first place lap finishes of all time, I think this guy is. The Hunter. Tarn James coming back this way. He's going to get it done here in the top spot. 79 bike Action Jackson. The Marley man's in there. The 25 a Teague. And Brat Pack colors. A 58 DJ Schultz out of Moto 1. Steven, I think we're going for all-time track record of number 1 finishes. Tarn James. 11-12 local open out there. Moto 2 Stewart, Nayland, Hernandez. Not a total points race. All 3 riders qualified to get here. Rocket Ray got a drag race going on. Rocket Ray getting it done out front. Hernandez with a 2 and Nayland got a 3 out there. Moto 3 in the track right now. 13-14 local open. Suter, Dahl, Moore, Lee, Gray, Massa. Well, yeah, coming around that tower turn. It's got to be Mangler colors up front right now. Caleb Dahl out there in the 1 bike. Dahl coming back this way. He's got company in the 2 spot. No, we got a state plate trying to make its way into the top spot. The state 4, that is. Hot Rod Lee getting it done out there. Dahl with a 2. The 5 bike Amasa got the 3 trophy cards. 5 bike Amasa trophy cards got the 3. Hey, you little kiddos at the fence, make sure you guys don't pop out in front of anybody. Somebody be the team captain down there. Make sure they're not jumping out in front of any of those bikes. Got to keep you safe, y'all. 15-16 local open out there. Moto 4. So Farr and Dahl are all tied up. Look at this one. Drag racing to the stripe. Cross the line. Here we go. Ooh, the 1 with the stretch. Gavin Farr taking home the win. Trophy cards. The state 1 takes the win. The 3 bike takes the 2. The 110 got the 3 out there on Moto 4. Moto 5 on the track right now. 8 and under girls cruiser. Should have Henderson, Michelson, and Isla Henderson coming down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Yeah, it's got to be Flora Henderson out there, the 2 bike. Flora Henderson. Michelson, Isla Henderson on the 3. That's how it's gone first and second go-rounds. That's how it'll end up here. Trophy cards, how they cross the line is how they finish up on a Moto 5. Moto 6, 15-16 girls cruiser. Pearson, Whidbey, Gifford, Henderson, and Shanahan. That's got to be Shanahan. Out front right now, coming on that back straightaway. Across the line we go into the stripe. Shanahan stomping a mud puddle and walking it dry out there. Shanahan going to take the win. 1 bike. Gifford's going to get the 2. Steezy with a 3Z. Nice and easy. 7 out there. 8 cruiser. James, Garcia, and Wallace. The Hunter doing it again out there. Tarn James on the top spot. Coming down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Garcia and Wallace out there. Garcia in the 2 spot. Wallace sitting 3. Not a total points race. The Hunter is going to rack up another one out here. The Hunter has $170,000 in saver stamps saved up. 57 bike of Garcia's got the 2. Wallace got the 3 out of Moto 7. Moto 8 out there, 11 cruiser. Michelson, Massa, Williams, and Wallace. Yeah, close quarters down that back straightaway. Fly zone style. Here we go. Coming back this way towards the stripe. Oh, the 27 bike's going to get the win in there. 005, the 713, the 47. Yeah, nice battle out there on that back straightaway. 13 cruiser, Moto 9. All tied up here with Bungie and Henderson. Yeah, Happy Feet's got it going on down that back straightaway. Happy Feet going for the win here. He's got the Storm. Shia Henderson coming down that back straightaway. Happy Feet cross the line. Bungie's going to get the win. Looking like the Storm's going to get the 2 out there. Frostbite's going to get a 3 out of Moto 9. 17-20 cruiser out there, Moto 10. Henderson, Melanster, and Utzinger. Also not a total points race. All 3 riders qualified to get here. Coming down that back straightaway, across the line to the stripe we go. The 1 bike's going to get the win. The Melanster. Moving on, 51-55 out there. Bertram Jr.'s had a couple of aces. This should seal the deal on the win. Looking like Stephen Wright out there, 29 bike, should have a 2. And the 376, Steven Rodriguez, should have a 3 out there. So chalk up another one here for Fly Zone. Paul, team sheet's looking pretty good so far. I'm a-seeing. Another one for Fly Zone. Bertram Jr. coming on through. Wright's going to get a 2. And Rodriguez will take a 3 out there in a Moto 11. Moto 12 on the track right now, 56-60 cruiser. Melton's got a couple low points out there. Looks like Pulaski should have a 2 and Hansen should have a 3. Yeah, coming down that back straight away. Melton, Kegel's Bike Shop colors. Kegel's Bike Shop, they got a good team sheet going on too. Back this way to the stripe. Melton's in there with a win. Pulaski's going to get a 2. And 720 of Christopher Hansen with a 3. 5 and under novice, 8 wide out there in the mains. Here we go. Hayward, St. Clair, Embry, Campton, Crocker, Mac, Whitlow, and St. Vincent. Coming down that 2 straightaway, the 190 bike. 198 bike out front right now. It's got to be Hayward. Oh, we got Broke full colors out there in the 2 spot. Peaches, Mac. Yeah, it's got to be Leo Embry in the 3. Headed down that 3 straightaway. Embry's trying to take that P2. Heading into the final turn, but the 198 bike, Emerson Hayward showing up from Genoa, Illinois tonight, guys. Hayward is gone. Embry moving into the 2 spot. Peach is out there in the 3 as we head down that back straightaway. Battle still for the 2 and the 3. Oh, yeah, the 198 Emerson Hayward's in there with a big win here in 5 and under novice. 13 riders showing up. Leo Embry coming on through with the 2, the 514 with a 3, the 313 with a 4. Nice battle out there in 5 and under novice. Yeah, 6 novice on the track right now. Moto 14 looking at Bross, Tingham, Nayland, and Arlo Wild out there in this one. Yeah, it's got to be Saucy. Brossy up front right now. He's got company. Lightning Lily out there in the 2 spot. Takes the wide line. Oh, yeah, coming down that back straightaway. Lightning Lily got a good run going. Across the line and to the stripe. Saucy Brossy's going to hold on to the win. Lightning Lily with a 2. Arlo Wild. Oh, no. Got past at the line. Cash Tingham got the 3 out there. Arlo Wild's going to get a 4. Nice job. 7 novice on the track right now. Looking at Salinger, Whitlow, Lopin, Scootin, Newton, and Lance. Look at this battle going on up front here in 7 novice. Across the line we go and to the stripe. They're going to drag race it out. Here we go. The 2:15 gets the win out there. Scootin' Newton scooting his way to the win tonight in 7 novice. Nice job. 2:15 bike got the win trophy card. Scootin' Newton. Man, 8 novice out there, Moto 16. Meow, meow. Going for a low point win here. 3rd go round. This is going to be, what is it? What is it, List? Number 8? 8 wins for Meow Meow. Yeah, Cat Scratch Fever coming on through with a big win here in the 33 bike Simmons. 225 bike Duncan Campton with a 2. And Caleb Shornack going to get a 3 out there in main Moto 16. 9 novice out there, Moto 17 on the track right now. Hall, Fahey, Gustafson. Hey, Rockford, I might need a little help here at the finish line. We're looking at our newest intermediate rider, the 195. Let's make some noise for Joseph Gustafson. Nice job, Joseph. Good to have you back out here, too. Congrats, buddy. 12 novice out there, Moto 18. Spate, Ortigas, Mac Hayward, and Tim. Hey, the parents of Joseph Gustafson, let him know in registration so we can award him his certificate Sunday. Nice job. 18 coming back this way. 12 novice. Well, yeah, checking out. Big lead and big win here going for the Beginners League plate. The 553, Caleb Ortigason. State 543, 234, and 549 crossing on through. Nice job, Bentley, making the mains, buddy. 26-35 novice out there, Nelson, Hayward, and Russell. Not a total points race. All 3 riders earn their spot to be here. Across the line we go and to the stripe. Kyle Nelson taking the win here with a 735. Danny Hayward with a 2. And Colin Russell getting a 3 out there on a Moto 19. Oh, yeah, bar to bar here. Around that tower turn we go. 36-40 novice. Looking at Barnes, Falzone, Whidbey, and Giles. Well, we got berm warfare going on here in turn 3. It's got to be Giles and Falzone up front. Well, yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Beginners League colors trying to get in the mix here. Across the line we go and to the stripe. The 527 taking the win. 693 gets the 2. 561 got the 3 and the 25 it would be. So trophy cards, 527, 693, 561. Nice battle down that back straightaway. 51-55 novice out there in main Moto 21. Rodriguez and Hansen are all tied up here, 3 points each. This one is going to do it. Big win going to the 376. Steven Rodriguez, 720 is going to get the 2 in the 511. takes the 3. Moto 22 out there. 6 inner, looking at Wynn, Rogers, and Mack coming down that 3 straightaway. That's got to be Rogers on the top spot. 15 bike, a Miracle Girl out front right now, heading into that final turn. Yeah, Rogers out there. Rogers up front, coming on that back straightaway. The dude, Connor Mack, out there in the 156. The Miracle Girl taking the win. The dude with a 2, and Lincoln Wynn, his first intermediate main event ever. Right on the podium. Nice job, Lincoln. 7 inner out there, 23. St. Vincent, Rainey, Wagner, Dempsey, Schultz, Rogers, and Hernandez. Well, yeah, it's got to be DJ Schultz, 58 bike up front right now, coming on that back straightaway. Schultz leading the charge, Brat Pack style as we cross the line and to the stripe. Schultz, big win, checking out. Looking like the 115, AJ Dempsey with a 2, the 13. Layla Rogers with a 3, Tucker St. Vincent with a 4 out there. And a high 5 at the finish line. Nice battle out there. 8 inner out there, Moto 24, looking at Michelson, Hernandez, Donnellan, Wallace. Oh, yeah, Wallace up front right now. Got a good battle going on in that lead spot. Bad Barbie in the 3, trying to work her way into the mix. Coming down that back straightaway, it's got to be the 116. Adrian Hernandez. Hernandez going to get the win out there. The State 1, the NAG 13, and the Gold Cup 2 out of Moto 24. 25 out there, 10 inner. Farr, Williams, Wojciech, Barnes, and Wick. Oh, yeah, Wick out there in the 3 spot. Trying to make up some ground on that 3rd straightaway. That's got to be Zayden Williams out there, 217 bike. Trying to work his way up into the front as we head down that back straightaway. Big win here going to a stacked up 10 inner. It's going to go to the 87. Dayton Farr, good to have him back. Williams, Wildman, 90 bike, and the 21. Wojciech and Barnes. 12 inner out there, main moto 26. We're going to Myers, Swain, Anderson, and Lane. Hawk Lane out there in the 2 spot right now. It's all Easton Myers. Your State 5 of Myers up front right now. How many wins does Easton Myers have? Paul, he should have quite a few. He's got to be getting close to expert. Easton Myers coming on through with a win. Hawk Lane's going to get the 2 out there. Sassy Pants with a sassy podium 3. And Rough Riding Rye and a 58. 27 out there, 13 inner. Looking at Geiger, Scuduto, and Nelson. So Geiger has the low point win locked up here. Scuduto and Nelson are all tied up 5 points each. They're battling out there for 2 and 3. Well, yeah, Kegel's Bike Shop colors in that final turn. That's got to be Speed Queen Scuduto. Coming down that back straightaway, Speed Queen trying to get her 1 lap, but Geiger going to get the win out there. Speed Queen gets the 2 and the 47, and Nelson with the 3. 15 inner out there, main moto 28, Tebessing, Niesman, and Joker. It's got to be Niesman out front right now around that 2 turn. Not a total points race. How they cross the stripe is how they'll finish up. Out of Moto 28. Heading down that 3 straightaway, Niesman. Coming on that back straightaway, Niesman, Joker, and Tebessing, 1, 2, 3. Trophy cards, how they cross the line is how they'll finish up. Out of Moto 28, 29 out there, 17, 20 inner. Flood, Scuduto, Utzinger, and Harold. Oh, yeah, Flood got a nice pop going down that first straightaway. But look out, Fartrick Harold jumping into the 2 spot, coming on that 2 straightaway. Harold got a good battle going here with that boosted jersey, the 170 bike of Zane Utzinger. So Utzinger, Harold, look at that bar to bar on that 3rd straightaway. Antonio Flood leading the charge out front to that final turn. Flood checking out. Oh, Harold moves into the 2. No more Mr. Nice Guy in the 2 spot. Coming down that back straightaway. Harold battling for the 2. Harold's going to get it done. 170 bike of Utzinger with a 3. And Speed Queen Scuduto with a 4. You know what? We let Patrick name his own nickname next weekend. That was actually him. 36-40 inner out there. Main moto 30. Schultz, Farnham, Manahano, Streetmore, Foster, and Arrington. Foster, oh yeah, going to school down that back straightaway. Here comes Manahano. Going to try to go on by him. Manahano. Foster with a 2. Arrington, Mac Daddy, Matty coming on through. 31 out there, 51-55 inner. Looking at Melton. Bertram Jr., right, Arrington and Pulaski coming down that 2 straightaway. It's got to be Melton out front right now, the 11 bike. Fred Bertram Jr. out there in the 2 spot. Headed down that 3 straightaway to the final turn. That's got to be Melton. Oh, yeah, Melton. Kegels Bike Shop colors for another team sheet win here as we head down that back straightaway. Melton going to come on through on the 12 bike with the win, looking like the 11 bike. Bertram Jr., right. The Intimidator, and back straight Pulaski. 15-16 girls cruiser. Looking like Lydia Parham should have a couple low points. This one will do it on the win. We're tied up here 5 each with Gifford and Pearson, so how they cross the lines, how they finish up. Yeah, right now Parham, Mangler colors leading the charge. She's going to bring it on home for the win. Parham with a big win here, and 15-16 girls expert. Gifford with a 2, and Steezy with a 3-zy, nice and easy, and the breezy. 7 expert out there, 33, Hinderleiter, Garcia, and Ike. And out of that first turn we go. That's got to be Enzo, the Jet Garcia, coming on that 2 straightaway. The boss on the Nag 18, Dex Ike out there with a 2. We got Lil Wade sitting 3, charging down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. In and out of that final turn we go. Still the Jet, Enzo Garcia, coming back this way. Ike trying to hold on to the 2. Hinderleiter with a 3. That's how it's going to go. The Jet bringing home the win. Out of Moto 33. 34 out there, 9 expert. James, Teague, and Porter. Oh, the Hunter back there in the 3 spot. The Hunter trying to make up some ground. Headed down that 3 straightaway. Oh, no. Got together and they're down. Oh, they're both rushing to get back up and finish out. Guys, give them some love out there, man. That was a hard slam and they're back moving. Whew. Action Jackson coming on through. That's Levi Teague in the 25. So we're still racing out there. Look at the Hunter. Still racing out there to the stripe. Wow. So trophy cards, the win went to the 25 of Levi Teague. The Hunter, Tarn James got the 2. And the 79 got the 3. So 25-179. Tough break, guys. Hope you're both okay. 11 expert out there. Moto 35. Wallace, Michelson, Williams, and Manuel. Did they already come across? No, they already came across. So Michelson got the win. Williams got a 2 out there in 35. 36 is on the track. 12 expert. Shanahan, Nalen, and Stewart. Well, Shanahan got a good charge going in that 3 spot. 44, and Nalen gets the win. Rocket Ray and Shanahan. 1, 2, 3. 13 expert, 37 out there. Larson, Gray, Massa, Bungie. 56 bike. It's got to be the Jaguar. Larson out there in the top spot. He's got boosted colors, hot on his heels. LC Gray. Gray out there in the 2 spot, in and out of that 3rd turn. Oh, New Rider moves into the 2 spot. It's got to be Massa. Massa trying to hold on to the 2. Here comes Happy Feet. Across the line we go into the stripe. Massa going for all. Massa with the win. Nice hustle down that back straightaway. Man, the Jaguar getting the 2 spot. Whew. Massa. That was probably the MVP back straight of the day right there. 14 expert, 38. Lee, Beard, Dahl, and Moore. Yeah, headed down that back straightaway. That's got to be Lee, Hot Rod Lee, State 4 colors coming back this way. Hot Rod going for the win. He's going to get it done out there. The 1 bike with a 2, 6 bike of Beard, 7 bike of Moore. 16 expert, 39 out there, all tied up here with Henderson and Farr. Around that 2nd turn we go. That's got to be Farr up front right now. Henderson on the 2 spot. Mangler colors out there on the 3. It's got to be Dahl. Oh, look out. State 1. Gavin Farr moving to that top spot. Coming back this way. Gavin Farr coming on through. He's going to get the win. The 102 of Henderson got the 2, and Dahl got a 3 out there. Man, so State 1, 102, 3. And that does it, folks. No, I didn't. All right, teams, get those team sheets in, guys. We'll see you back here Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And Midwest Nationals is coming up, guys. We'll have a big, long, lengthy post on Facebook regarding all things Midwest Nationals. And also, Beginners League Session 2 is going down June 17th. So mark those calendars, grab some buddies, and get them out here.
Yeah, guess what?
What?
We won't be here for nationals.
You're not going to be here for Nationals? Oh,
We're gonna be inside.
that's okay. We're not going anywhere. Okay, what do we got here? I'll take it, buddy. Thanks, Kachow. Twisted Racing's in here. Fly Zone's in here. All right, we got Boosted. 31. We got Keggles Bikes coming in. Keggles Bikes. Okay, we got Broke Folk. Okay. Take those. Okay. All right, teams, listen up. 6th place, 22 points, Twisted Racing. 5th place, 23 points, Broke Folk Racing. 4th place with 26 points, Keggles Bike Shop. 3rd place with 28 points, Boosted BMX. 2nd place with 30 points, Midwest Militia. And on top of the hill, 31 points, Fly Zone. See you guys Sunday. Safe travels going home. Check, check. Hey, looking for Gage Bruner. Gage Bruner. Looking for Gage Bruner. Gage Bruner, we're looking for you. 15 years old, Gage Bruner. Looking for you down here at the announcer's tower or head to registration. Gage Bruner, if you're still here, head to registration.